Hey guys, welcome to the channel and welcome back to episode 11 of Drumard Farm. Just going to go and do a bit of gameplay with my dad.
Hello everybody again. I'm just going to go up and actually activate the chat as well. I forgot to put that on, which does help, I noticed.
Excellent.
So I'll go and do that directly.
I'll join you on the getting set up because I could really do with logging in as admin.
Yeah, that's a fair point there you've got. So yeah, to say that we were super ready is
an understatement.
An understatement.
I'll go with under. Why won't it let me log in, you knob?
Apparently you're... Oh, hang on a sec. You're live.
I am?
Right now.
I am, matey.
Pop out chat. The Xbox Farmer, hi. Nobby Players, hi Mark. Drummer Cars, E1.
Something's gone on the channel.
Oh, why?
When I left today we had 180,000 and I've come back on and we've got 1.3 million.
Oh, wow.
So, as long as no one's sold now, we're good.
The Xbox Farmer, hello buddy. How are you tonight? Nice Monday evening. Well, sorry, it's a Tuesday morning. And we're back late and live. That sounds quite good, that, doesn't it? That's like a radio broadcast right there.
Late and live, eh?
Hi Brian, how's it going, buddy? Hope your Monday has been good to you and into Tuesday.
Button box is looking well, Brian.
And Mark wants to know where all the money came from. Brian's bound to know.
Oh, Brian. Oh, Brian will
know. The big M's in.
I know, I was going to go in it, but I can't.
I'm in it.
Oh, you're in it?
Oh, you can go in it, mate. Right, I'm out of it now. In you go. Quickly. Good lad. Hasn't been washed. Do you want it washing?
Aye, we'll wash it. I'm not going to actually use it yet, but
I'll bring it over and I'll wash it.
Oh, I can't really hear the game today. Oh, it's Skype, innit?
Nice tractor shed. Mossy's asking how much did we make? A lot. Mark's staggered.
Yeah,
you said to me, well, something's happened.
Yeah, I'll tell you on the finances because it must be either bailing or I don't know what yous have done. But you've made a lot of money. At one point, just over 1 million. You've made 800,000.
Very good. Impressive.
Oh, here we go. Finances. So sold bales 58,000.
Xbox Farmer, yes, I agree with you. When you should be in bed, but I hope we don't get the blame.
Yeah, how are you doing, Ellis? Mossy, how are you doing? We were flat out. I'm not surprised. So was the Big M a good purchase then?
Mark, do you remember me? Do you remember me? I'm Endless Gaming.
Yeah, how are you doing, Endless? I remember you.
Mossy says they were flat out.
They must have been flat out, I know.
Well, yeah, you must have been, and sorry for not being on.
Yeah, I feel bad for not being on now, but I had to get this done.
Yeah, I mean, I've not done a lot today, to be fair.
You've achieved nothing, mate.
Little War Thunder stream, that was all. But...
Right, boys, we'll get this parked up.
Hello, Polsky Farmer. How are you, buddy? Hello, Mark and Dawn.
Ah, Mark and Dawn. How are we doing?
Mark and Dawn. How's Dawn?
How's Dawn? Mark and Dawn. How's Dawn, Mark?
Farmer Squad. Yeah, thanks very much, mate. Very nice of you. Fan of me and
right. Plan of action time.
So. Yeah, tell me what I'm doing.
Right. Well, we're gonna still keep knocking bales out, right?
Okay.
But I think it's unfair if someone's driving the Big M it's also pulling a baler as well.
Right.
Right, which takes a job away from someone else.
Okay.
Get that?
Mm-hmm.
So I think what we should do is we should take these 3MF harvesters down to the shop and get rid of them.
Right.
Balers, sorry. 2 seconds.
Oh, sorry.
And then we should sell the 2 square bale wrappers
Oh, right.
and the square baler.
Okay.
And then buy 2 of the Coon round bale balers
Oh,
slash
I'm liking
wrappers. And then someone can go and cut with a big M.
Mhm.
And then someone can follow in a tractor. Up to 2 people can follow and bale.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a plan. Let's do it.
You like that?
I do. I like it when you give me a... Yeah.
Evening, yeah, how you doing, Polsky? Hi, Desire, how's it going? All the bales from this morning and loads of soy in storage sold and the rest to harvest. Yeah, well, yesterday you've made 700,000 just out of the bales, so whatever you've been doing, keep it up.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty, how you doing, buddy?
Yes, hello, Scotty. Nice to hear you again, buddy.
Right, we're going to be doing a few runs to the shop and back.
Yeah. Just to answer the Xbox farmer, yes, I do have a channel. Hi, Brian. Yeah, do have a channel. Sorry, Marky.
You're right, yeah. What are you going for?
Can't. Oh, I'm just waiting to let you get yours.
Alright, I was going to get the bale wrapper.
Yeah, get the bill up and I'll pull back in.
No, I'm good, I'm out.
I will also get a bill. Yeah, I haven't. I can't put your link on at the moment, and our main man somewhere is missing in action.
Oh, that's what's making the noise.
Hey, no apologies needed on here, buddy. Doing absolutely nothing wrong.
I'm just wondering what's making a load of racket and it's me pedal plate.
Bossie's waiting to sell. I'm coming, buddy.
He's waiting to sell?
Yeah.
He's not admin?
Ah. Bossie's not?
No, he's not in the server either.
Ah. Apparently, Mossy, you can't sell.
Oh, he's already at the shop.
Well, I'm just reading chats and while you were busy, so. Alice Wood, hello Neil. If you both didn't see it, James and a few others have been on for a good 6 hours on the server, mate. That's where. Hey, tell you what, take me hat off to you.
Oh,
I thought Mark was going to say something bad had happened, but oh, there goes Marky. Yeah, you've certainly made up for well, what's that? I haven't been on since last night. I was a bit tired last night. Hi, Silent Scott. You're nice to see you again, buddy. Nice to have you in. And tell you what, it was nice to hear you saying that you'd had a good time the other night. And yeah, sorry, Mark, that Dawn's poorly, and she did explain because Mark was asking why you had to vape outside. So fully understand that, buddy. And
not good, mate.
Not good, no.
Yeah,
and wish her well. Give her a kiss and a cuddle from me. I do nice tight cuddles, long, hard cuddles.
None of that.
Well, you've got to get it right if you're doing it to someone, though, haven't you? You know.
Right, back down and go and get the other baler and the other wrapper.
Do I put them all in the box there, Nick?
Alright.
Aye, Lancy boy, can't stay long, you're going to bed. I looked on Mod Hub, Lancy boy, and I couldn't see Upton Farm.
Just drop that off, Dad, that baler, mate.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to. Oh, you've done it. He wouldn't let me sell it because it said it was in use.
Sorry. The farmer boy, sorry, buddy, it's RC Tanks Army, all one word. Yeah, he's been flat out today, Mark, for asking, and just while Mark's a bit busy, I can answer for him. Yeah, I only caught up with him. I hadn't spoke to him since well, I think it was about 10:30 before I actually spoke to him tonight. So I didn't actually know whether he would be on at all.
Yeah, I didn't think I would be on, but we got it done.
Yeah, so I feel, I mean, as I say, when I can't help him and he's flat out himself, like, so I feel a little bit, what's the word, inadequate, or whatever the word is,
Mark,
when
how
you
did
can't
the
help someone.
room move go? Yeah, not bad. I need to get my desk set up. I've built the desk again in the office because I swapped rooms, but the plan was to then move the rig back downstairs after I've done the review, but we'll see how it goes tonight. If everyone can hear me talking, there's no point. I'll be better off back down in the office.
I can certainly hear, and even with your tractor running,
No, but I
I
mean
can.
everyone in the house.
Oh, sorry, Mary.
I'm saying
Babe, I
if
nearly called you babe.
the room that I've moved into is right next to where my
Yeah,
mum and dad's room is, so I don't want to keep anyone up.
I know. Farming squad. Yes, you can certainly join the space available. You do need, I've been made aware, you need the Kuhn DLC, the baler pack.
Yeah,
Sorry, the Kuhn DLC. That's all.
It has upset a lot of people, which I do apologise for. But I like the Coon DLC, and I think it's a really good pack for the channel and for the server. So it's gonna stay in for now, and hopefully it might keep some trolls away. But you never know.
Yes, the Xbox gamer, you've nearly got it right. It is RC Tanks me. So
Bri
you're not far off.
Brian was asking before what's happening. Uh, Brian, we're gonna sell all the MF balers and the 2 square wrappers and the Coon square baler, and I'm gonna buy 2 round balers, the Coon ones with the bale wrapper built in, so we can cut with a big M and then we can bale separately with tractors. Just putting the square baler on the back of the big M, it was just too fast. It's great, but if there's 3 or 4 of you on, there's no to do.
Hi, Payne and Sons. Nice to see you on, buddy. You couldn't do me a favour, could you, Steve, and put a link onto my channel? Someone's asking for it, and I don't know how. Thanks, Lancy boy. There you go. Asking it shall be done.
Yeah, but Payne and Sons will put an actual link in.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks very much for that. Appreciate it.
Absolutely spot on.
I don't. Can I play with you? Absolutely. I'm free.
He means on the game.
I would love to have a crack at that name, and everyone knows by now that I'm not shy of having a crack at some words. Venkatraman adhesive. He's going to be.
I just call him Venk.
Adhesive. Venk. Yeah, cheers for that, Steve. Thanks for putting that on. Me and Steve run first name turns now. Did you know?
As he said, you can use his first name on stream so everyone knows what his name is.
I don't know.
It's polite to ask.
Oh, Steve, can I use your first name? Mark's asking.
Steve.
Just in case you don't want everyone to know your name was Steve. So.
Hi Captain, hi Christopher, how are you doing? Ellis Wood, how are you doing?
And again, hats off to you again today.
Oh, you lads have done fantastic. The server's looking great. Nice and tidy and much better than it has been.
Yeah, Steve says no problem, Mark.
Oh, there you go,
Yeah.
besties.
Gee, Steve. Oh yeah, we've got it. We've got it hooked up, man. We're down with the homies.
Right, I better go and find this square baler. Do you want to?
Jack Brown.
There's,
sorry, matey.
Oh,
sorry.
Can I talk? Or?
Yeah. Sorry, son.
There's 2. I think there's 2 bale wrappers left to be sold.
Okay. Right.
Well, we may as well sell the round ones as well.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, the reason I stopped was I thought you were going to give me something to take back up the way. So, oh, hey, Payne, Steve, you're absolutely you're welcome. And again, thanks for all the stuff that you do. It's been nice when we see you actually in the server.
Yeah, I was just double checking with my wife if she could hear me, but she just said try and be as quiet as possible, but I don't know if I could talk any quieter.
I know. I mean, I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, I mean, I
I know.
literally am talking as quietly as possible.
So again, just in case anyone's having trouble hearing Marky, it's just change your room and
Just
just to
until
try and bear.
tomorrow, I mean, if tomorrow everyone says, oh, we couldn't hear you, that's great, but...
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and Mark, you've been you might be able to call Pay and Steve now as well because you've given him help on ETS.
Mossy said there's 2 square balers. There shouldn't be. There should only be 1 Coon square baler.
I'll have a look. Make sure just check the other shed on the way past.
There is a John Deere square baler, but it's just for
Yeah, the round baler you're keeping, I
straw.
take it. The round wrapper.
No, that's the goat.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah.
That's what I just said. Yeah, there's just this Coon one to go.
Mark, did you build your PC?
Yes. Well, I bought one and built one, but well, technically, after I stripped the other one down.
Yeah.
I mean, technically I built both of them, but the reason I bought the second one was purely just it was cheaper than building it.
Absolutely.
It really was.
Minecraft players, I love your vids. Your setup, holy damn! I almost copied your setup, but thanks for putting the mods you use in the description.
Oh, no problem, mate.
Captain Obvious, how's your day and that? Yeah, absolutely fine, matey, and hope your Monday has been good to you. You're allowed to call it.
However, this new room will be better for streaming through the day because it's not near the front door.
That's true.
So if worst case scenario was, instead of putting the rig back downstairs, I could use the rig through the day and use the desk on the night time. Because the desk is in the office and I can shout and scream as much as I want in there, so...
Absolutely.
But tonight I couldn't anyway because it's not set up, but...
Steve says you're allowed to call him Steve as well, so you've obviously...
I don't like calling him Steve. It's too formal. Not Payne and Sons, innit? Oh no.
Yeah. What's Brian called him?
I didn't run into you there, did I?
Don't know. So what do we call Brian then? If Steve's too formal.
But that's that's Brian's screen name. Right, do some reversing.
I'm trying. I'm jammed in against the hedge.
Why have you put yourself in there?
I just, you know, the little lip on the road, I just fell off it.
Nah, I thought. Payne, can you unban my Dakota account?
Not if you've been bad, mate.
Nope.
You.
The Dakota was the one that demands everything.
You were
He warned you, and you kept demanding, so he banned you.
You were being as annoying as a 5-year-old with a 15-year-old brother who's got a girlfriend in.
Ah, that sounds about right. It's about how annoying, probably even worse to be fair.
Especially when a lot of us are just kicking back, enjoying the day, and do not need annoying.
No.
It's a very relaxed, I would like to say, friendly.
I don't think my bale is in the box.
I can move it.
Oh, it's in the box.
Nag me, I'll ban you. your man, did you change your wheel?
Nope.
I haven't. I'm not sure if Mark has.
No, I've still got the same wheel. Well, we haven't got a T500 now. We have got a TX, which isn't in the description.
Do you want anything running back up the way? No.
Aye.
Right, I'll wait here.
I also need to buy another harvester back because we sold the first one, you know.
Okay.
So I could get the big M. So sorry lads, but well, actually thanks lads. We're gonna rebuy what we sold. Brian, I'm gonna rebuy the harvester, but we don't need a header for it because I saved the old one. I never sold it.
Yeah, sorry lads, we're just doing a little bit of
A bit of server maintenance. I would call it.
I would like to, oh, hi Bogger Gamer. I would like to add that I'm chuffed a bit smart to put the queue and stuff in because I haven't been able to use it since I did a bit of a test walk around with him a while back.
You're much happier since it's been put in, and I think it might help.
I mean, I do understand the ramifications of it. Don't get me wrong, but it also means if someone wants to do some damage on here, when you've got a lot of money and a lot of hard work, that they're going to have to
put a hand in their pocket.
Oh, Payne's on his new Steve's on his new PC.
So why aren't you in the game?
Yeah, why aren't you in the game, mate?
Steve, Payne, Steve.
Captain Obvious achieved something in school. Yes, I once took a dump in school.
Took a dump on people.
Nobby Plays, Mark, you were the reason I bought Farm Sim. Nice one.
Awesome.
Yeah. Payne is just Payne and Sons Contractors is just modding tonight. He's doing sterling job again.
Is he?
He has our box, you know, that lad.
Oh, he does.
Well, as does everyone who mods while we're.
I should really go and purchase some more fields, innit?
I suppose if they find it.
I want to do some baling.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to ask you: do I need to put this away, or we're going to go straight out in the big M?
I'm going to put a bigger tractor on mine.
Right. Okay.
Because I don't think this thing will pull it, so I'm just going to get me 730 out.
How will the Ford do? The one I'm in?
Is it a TW35 or is it a TW5?
TW5.
Yeah, it won't pull it.
Right.
Put a 35 on it.
Which field are we heading for? Do you know?
I don't know. I might need to do some fast forwarding and that, but we'll just get set up with a baler first, eh?
I know, Mark, you're right. Dawn doesn't fancy a job, does she? Desire Clash, Mark Neil, what is your worst thing you done in school when you were young? Oh, crikey me. What's the worst thing I did?
I did some awful stuff.
Well, can I go first?
Yeah, go on. No, go on.
No, you go first.
You go on.
We put Valjex, which is, as you know, a muscle warming thing, on somebody's balls. You know, I don't know why. Don't get me wrong, but anyway, there was Valjex applied to his ball sack, and not being young at the time and not really into chemistry, we didn't really know what the reaction would be, but they went purple.
Oh God.
So
we just need to sit for 5 minutes and just wait for the grass, mate.
And we also give another lad a brownie, which is getting both sides of your underpants and pulling them up as far as you can. And we were trying to hang him on a coat hanger. Coat peg. So I would say the things I would regret is, oh, I've got an even worse one. When I was in the infants,
Yeah.
there was a lad in our class called David Swift, and he'd had really bad legs, so he'd had to have his legs reset in hospital. That's like broken reset, and then he had calipers put on,
Oh no.
which made his legs stiff. And I'm going to admit it, and I'm going to make myself cry, but we used to hide around the corner and trip him up
See,
because he couldn't get back up. And
we had
so,
a couple of lads who did that to a lad called Jamie who had calipers, and I ended up bullying them,
hmm
which I would say is probably the right thing.
oh, absolutely, I think that ultimately changed my outlook on life, which is, I just never ever did anything like that again. But since you asked me, and I'm having to admit it, then
My
yes, unfortunately.
worst one was probably a lad called Jed who was a bully and bullied me for a while, and it was in RE, which I loved RE, not. Uh, and he just kept nipping and nipping and nipping, and eventually
Yeah.
I got him by the shoulders. I hit him that hard in the chest, he bent over double, and then I continuously hit his head off the door until
Oh,
someone
nice one.
stopped. So then I got excluded for a few days and enjoyed some nice time out on my bike.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably the
But
worst. I mean, we did some daft stuff, like turning all the gas taps on the science labs and
yeah.
lighting them so it looks like a jet. You know, Brian, are you going to drive the big M, mate? Some.
Can I not do it?
Oh, you can drive it. I thought you were going to bail.
Well, either way, I thought you were driving the big M. You told me you were.
No, I want to bail. I'm good bailing. Like,
Oh, I'm big M.
we need to wait. We'll start on number 9, eh? Because we're here.
Yeah. So yeah, things I don't like to admit to, and ashamed of, but you asked, and it's pointless sitting here saying don't do this, that, and the other without. Is that Brian's buddy nearly put blew up aside?
Yeah.
Right. So we'll go straight into number 9, eh?
Yeah, we'll do number 9, but you'll need to wait for it to grow properly.
Right.
It'll just be. It won't be long.
Do you think we need anything else from the shop while I'm waiting?
Aye. I was thinking of, because I upgraded the trailers the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I haven't upgraded is the seeder. I was going to get a new seeder if you want to go and pick that up.
Absolutely. I'm on it. Yes, it's you have made me think when I look back to Mossy One's cows.
Ah.
Or he's put a shout out to a cow. But
Yeah, because what have we got now? We've got 2 of them, which is 6. I was wanting to change it out to 9 metre ones. Or a 9 and a 12. Right, we'll change it out to a 9 and a 12. So if you could find a seeder and take that to the shop.
to go back the way, right? Yeah.
Oh, it's alright, I can take them.
No, I'm only at the house. I'm on my way back there now.
Right, I'm going to leave my baler here because primarily I want to bail.
When do we start gaming? Well, I started. Well, if you want to call it, well, it was gaming a long time ago.
Yeah, I started about 5-6 years ago now.
Yeah, 2014.
What, I did?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
I thought it was a year after we'd had the skate electrics.
Well, no, because, well, it depends what you say, because I was playing on the PS3 and that in 2012.
Ah, of course you were. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Are
Did
you
you
talking
find the
about
other
your first
baler or?
PC? Yeah. I've got the other.
The other side there, right. I'll go and sell these, and then I'll go and pick up some cows for Mossy. Oh, why
Oh,
is
hello,
your dad
condom.
not playing with a wheel? He enjoys using the keyboard, mate. That's all it is. How you doing,
Yeah.
condom? Welcome, buddy. Oh, sorry, I was just reading the chat.
No,
Be
no,
much
no.
much better when I get the extra screens on.
Yeah. I do
Well,
try and help you out by reading
I'm
it.
gonna have a word with one of. I've got a friend who does like 3D printing.
Oh, who's that?
He's quite a nice lad. He's a bit salty, but you know.
Is he salty?
Aye, but he's all right. Like, so I'm gonna have a word with him and see if he can make me an iPad mount. So just purely for reading chat.
That'd be too difficult to make.
I know.
There's no way we'd be able to do that.
Well, the reason I was gonna just go iPad for now because I'm not gonna. I'll put the 3 screens on here, but I won't put the 4th one on here. In this house, you know. Did you see that wall mount I sent you?
Oh, yeah. I was asking him about it. How much was it?
It holds up to a 45-inch TV. I opened it and it's solid as out, like.
Has it got any tilt on it?
Yeah.
How much was it?
11 quid.
Oh, give over.
Aye, 11 quid.
Where was it at?
Home and Bargains.
Oh, yeah, B&M.
No.
Oh, just Home and Gardens.
Home and Bargains.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
It's a separate shop.
iPad mount location. If you could have this is only off the cuff, like. If you were going to mount an iPad, which location would you have it?
It's got to be probably like where my button box is.
Well, on the tubular frame, is that kind of bracket it would need, or
something like that? I can't really get it like next to my wheel where I would want it because there's no mounting.
It's too difficult to make that, son. I can tell you now that you're not getting anyone to be able to do that.
Certainly not a salty person.
What's the mod called? Oh, sorry, condoms blowing us all kisses. And what's the mod called when you can place down building? Well, the placeables.
Not at the moment, Mossy, mate. I'm gonna come down and get you some cows, bud. If you want to feed the cows, because we're gonna go mowing and baling.
Minecraft Mark might be the one that needs to answer that question because I'm not really sure because I didn't watch the edition.
What's the mod called? It's the one where you built the bale storage area in your vids. Oh, aye, it's the little shed he's on about. It's in objects, I think, in the mod hub. I can't think what it's actually called off the top of my head, like. Says I can't sell it because there's someone using it.
NR and CS Farming, what we're doing tonight, we're just getting rid of some stuff and getting some new Kuhn stuff. So for harvesting, getting grass and, getting another mega bundle in.
Yeah. So basically we've got the big M mower. I don't know if you guys can hear me okay, but we've got the big M, and what I did was put a square baler on it, and it was knocking the bales out really fast, which is great if you're on your own, but if there's 4 or 5 people here, it was just doing the jobs too quickly. So I've sold that now and the square bale wrapper, and we've bought some round balers that we're going to cut the grass, and then we're going to use the tractors. Mossy, you're more than welcome to, unless you want me to buy some cows now.
You batter on for me, Mossy. You just get charging on.
We'll jump in the balers.
The big M's there ready for you.
I put the flatbed auto load trailer in as well, Dad, so you could help out with loading if you needed to.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because you just don't do manual loading.
I mean, if everyone wants a laugh, I'll give it a try. But if it's serious, then no.
Yeah.
I'd have to practice some and right, paying is up on all the chat. Brian, apparently mount holes in button box. Question.
What?
We're going back to iPad mounts, and Brian had put in the chat
Oh, the mount
mount
holes.
holes in button box.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it would cause too many problems. That it would need to be its own mount, I think, Brian. I'm gonna put my cedar where yours was. If you can put yours where mine was.
Okay. Mark, can you see swath here for big, here off big M?
Oh, you've turned the swath on. The big M's got a problem where you open the side things of the swash and it glitches out. We're all quite aware.
Ah,
You know
right,
which
okay.
one I'm on about because you've done it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mossy, please don't turn that on. Oh, hang on. No, I can't.
Sorry. Apparently, Brian's saying, can you snap a picture of where you would want one if there was such a person existed?
No, that's alright, Mossy, yeah. This grass hasn't grown, so why can't we see?
Yeah, Chainsaw 100 saying, hey Mark, was worried about you today. I just hadn't seen you on the server today. Guessing you've had a busy day. I had quite a few bits. By the way, when I was on earlier, money was about 1 million. Yeah, we have been given a huge shout out to the lads who were involved in that.
So why isn't the big M working?
I don't know, son. What's wow, I can read in the game chat. Lol.
It's working now. Mossy, someone had opened the cutting decks on it. I'm not saying it was yourself, but you just need to shut them.
Could you not read the in-game chat before paying? You just put on wow.
It's just people pressing Y, Mossy, that's all. It glitches the mowers out, but luckily it hasn't this time, so all's okay. Right, we'll get through the rain, and then
yeah,
and then I'll stop the time.
Yeah, Scotty's still in chat. Nice to know.
How you doing, Scotty? Nice emojis, bro. I like them. Oh yeah, you're gonna be copying.
Well, I'll need a bigger tractor, one for the baler.
Oh, I would say so. Like,
yeah, I'll get the.
It's raining, so we better open the windows.
Yeah. Yeah, Payne has got the emojis out.
Oh, Payne likes to get his emojis out, he does.
Just wondering if you custom made the button box.
No,
button
I had it made.
Sorry.
Yeah, they are custom made, but I didn't make it. The guy called Brian Davidson in the chat, he makes and sells them. Oh, I forgot, don't forget with this baler, when it's full it does automatically put it out the back, but you have to stop.
Yeah.
Because it won't pick up the grass.
As you reminded us, I would have forgot.
So as it's going to load out on the back, just stop, and then once it's loaded out on the back, you can...
Scotty's going to copy the emojis.
Someone's not cutting that well. Oh, Scotty's going to copy them, is he?
Apparently.
Oh, this is a bit nicer, isn't it? Better pace, I think. If you'd have seen how much we were knocking them out on the on the big end with a square baler, man. It was embarrassing.
Scotty, what should I use for emojis? Any ideas?
It's a hard one. You need to ask your sponsors, mate. My sponsors weren't really bothered, so I kind of did my own thing. But that's what you need to do, buddy.
Ah, that's interesting what Payne's put here. Country, was it you came in chat yesterday and said go and jerky movement yourself? No.
No, I think that was Country Boy.
Immature boy.
Yeah.
Especially if he was stood next to him.
They just wouldn't say it though.
Right, absolutely.
Say a lot of the things, bad things I've ever said, I generally would say it to the person's face. So, one thing I was brought up right, if you're going to say anything bad, make sure the person you're talking about's in front of you.
Absolutely.
At least then it can never get back to them because you told them.
That's it. At least you got your story right.
Yeah, exactly. Stood me in good stead so far. He had me a good kicking once, but...
Well...
God, did he give me a good kicking, that lad. If I saw him now, I'd shake his hand.
Scotty's saying, okay, I've been trying to think of some, so if anyone's got any suggestions to throw Scotty's way, I'm pretty sure he'd be more than welcome to.
See, Scotty, I don't know who your sponsors are, if they follow you because of farming or if they follow you because of the truck sim or whatever, but the emojis of the certain vehicles, I think it's probably about as good as you're gonna get.
I forgot about Scotty's doing trucking as well. Can you not have one of each then?
That's what I mean. You could have a tractor symbol, and then you could have a trucking symbol, and then, you know, go from there really.
The Gaming Craig, hello Sap, hope you're fitting well and enjoying your early Tuesday morning stream.
How are you managing with the baler? Are you managing to stop?
I love it. Just so nice being able to use this stuff, and I know it's we've had it a long time.
I'll let you get that.
Yeah. Scan your truck as emoji, yeah.
Yeah, that, see, if you've got a mixture like myself, you could have a trucking one, a tractor one, and then everyone is good.
Yeah.
Just a bit of a shout out to Mossy. If you can cut field 9, 10, 11 and 12 and then wait for us to catch up, because if you cut all the fields it creates lag. Because when I came in before, they'd bailed every field but hadn't picked them up, and the lag was immense.
No, that's good to know. Okay, he's heard it. Roger that.
It just keeps the lag down a little bit, Scott, Mossy. I like to try and use the outside view so people can see what's going on. You going for that line, I'll go for the next one.
Oh, sorry mate.
Nope,
yeah.
Not a problem, you crack on, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I think, you know, when I've been on my own, you can have a bit pat on with the wheel, you know, but...
Oh, I had an awful message this morning off someone.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I'm not going to mention names because I really don't want to get into that kind of carry on. But it was towards the channel, and my God, it was bad. And
was it?
Basically, it was just about. Well, he got it wrong. He said I was smoking, but it was about it was about the vaping, and you know, some of the, you know, you deserve to die, and all this and all this stuff.
Oh my God!
Oh, it was bad, like. And I went on his profile, and maybe he's in his mid-60s.
Really?
He didn't even have it private either. Like, you could see his kids, and you know, it wasn't like a fake account or anything like that. I was
That's
like,
unreal,
bloody hell.
You should have copied and pasted it back to him.
I know.
Payne's asking Mark, is all the mods in your list I got to download? Yes, you have.
Yeah, just download them all, Payne, mate. The whole lot.
Oh, he's going to need the Coon pack.
Oh no, yeah. Poor lad. I really think it's a good idea keeping it in, like,
Payne, Mark's got the Coon pack in, which is DLC.
which you probably won't have, buddy. And he's just bought all his computer and that as well, so
I know.
ah, but I really do think it's a good thing of keeping it in, like.
Oh, Styling Scotty's trying to get. Oh, hey, thanks very much, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I've had my channel an awful long time, and when you think what you lads managed to achieve in such short time frames, it's incredible.
Yeah, even Scotty, it's the same. Like, I'm just gonna go back up. If you want to start on field 10,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come in and pick them bales up in that field.
Oh, okay, Payne, buddy. If you're okay buying it at the weekend, if that hasn't put you in a, don't want to put you in a spot, matey.
What's he put?
He just said keep the Coon pack in. He'll get it at the weekend.
Oh, okay, buddy. Yeah, no problem. I thought most people who were fairly serious about the server would kind of respect the decision of putting it in, and I'm gonna stand my ground on this one, and hopefully.
He would, but he's only just got his farm sim, so.
Yeah, you can go and play a single player, buddy.
But
Please put mud guards on your tractor. Oh, someone took them off again.
thanks for that, Scotty. It really means a lot. Like I say, spurred on by all you guys, I've got to say, and the time I had with Mark down here and just getting on the farm. To be fair, I didn't really want to go multiplayer, and Mark knows what I was like. I was setting my ways, I think, just playing on my own, and
Who were you?
so yeah. Thanks to you, thanks to all you lads, and just a good reception of everybody. It's so yeah. I think you can all give yourself credit for that. To be fair.
Definitely.
And as I was saying to Kieran tonight, I was sitting down at the computer anyway, and I was going to play War Thunder, so I thought, well, I may as well turn it on.
Yeah.
If anyone was watching, and as he said they had it on in the firehouse.
Oh, that's nice.
So, which was nice, I'm just trying to pick the rest. I'm trying to fill a little bit of this bailer up.
You're going to another field straight away anyway.
I will. I know. The little ping is going off, and I thought, oh, right.
If you turn it off, the pinger will stop.
Yeah, I know. Right, next field. Trying to watch your stream and play Farm Sim 17 all at once. Who says men can't multitask? Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, he's not going to live that down ever, is he?
No.
But she's kept him on, so we've got to look at facts here.
Have you done field 10?
No, I've just come out of what we were in before.
Right, I'll let you get this one. I'll go and get 10.
Sure?
Yeah.
But it looks quite nice on the stream going past there, does it? Watching the...
Oh, it does,
Certainly nice quality.
How long are you streaming for? It's just a bit of a stream tonight, There's no time scale set on it.
Okay, Payne, it'll be nice to see you on. I hope you can get it, buddy, for tomorrow. It'll be
Awesome, bud.
I want to see you up and running on that new PC. Oh, pheasant shooting chainsaw says. Actually, yeah, it'll be the same here, actually.
Yeah.
Thinking about that. Oh, you're getting your wheel as well tomorrow. Oh, that's exciting news. I didn't realise you were getting the wheel as well. So that's all come together nicely for you, Pian. That's really good. Mark knows the spec of my computer more than I do, but it's an i7. I've got
It is a 5820K.
yeah. I thought the more I thought about it afterwards, I thought, yeah, you're going to be right. So
Well, I checked what you said and it doesn't exist. So
no,
uh,
I completely made it up.
you,
But you know what I'm like anyway.
I
I,
mean,
I would never have swore on it.
see, the i5 processors were always quad core. That's what's good about them.
Mm.
So my dad, when he got his computer, he got the 5820K, which is actually was their 6-core variant, which is an i7, but it's a 6-core one. And I mean, for gaming, it's overkill. There's no doubt about it. But if you can overkill on your processor, it means it'll withstand 2 or 3 series of graphics cards then, and you don't need to keep updating your processor every time you upgrade your graphics card. So yeah, my dad's it's an NZXT H440K, it's the same as mine, and it's got the i7 5820K in it, and then it's got 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM and a GTX 980 Ti. I think you've got 600 watt power supply in now, because I've got his bigger one.
Well, that's another story. So
Hey, tell you what, it's running well.
that's good, lad. Got to keep you going, mate. Got to keep you running. Got to keep people playing.
I know.
Mark Haynes wishes he still had his PC budget. Well, if we all know Mark's story and we just can't feel sorry for him.
Mark was the one who ruined it.
He bit off more than he could chew. Brian's eating vertically challenged, fruit flavoured. What did you say? Vertically challenged, gelatinous, fruit flavoured confectionery. That'll be wine gums.
Yeah.
Ah, Mossy's got the same. Good lad, good choice.
I apologise. I know the face cam's a bit dark, but my dad told me to move the light, and now the face cam's not as good.
Oh, sorry, son.
It's his fault.
It is. I was trying to. Oh, vertically challenged. So that's got to be something that's lying down.
Well, he's lying down.
No. Gelatinous. Jelly babies?
Oh, it could be jelly babies, huh?
Thanks for reminding. I do like to know what everyone's eating.
No,
of course, Scotty is on normal time. Oh, no jelly babies. Bloody hell. What can it be? I thought I'd actually got it with jelly babies, like.
You thought you nailed it, didn't you?
Next we'll all start playing I Spy next, you know.
I know. I've played that for years. Right, Mossy mate, you're welcome to go and cut down at the other farm now. Or if you want to go and cut all the fields at the shop first, actually. We don't own them, but we do bail them. So if Mossy wants to go to the shop and cut the fields at the shop, that would be highly, fantastic.
Challenged and vertically.
That's doing your head in that, isn't it?
Oh, he just... They know how to get to me, son. Paul Bennett's just woke up for work. Oh, Paul. Mark Haynes. I thought I was sorry. I thought it was in a safe place. Lol. A bank. Lol.
Not safe in a bank, is it? You got any bales left in here?
No, I'm trying to make the last. Get the last.
That field, the field next to you one's doing as well, mate.
Okay, buddy. I'm just trying to get the last of the chat while you were.
I think my internet's gonna go off.
Oh, Paul Bennett said hi to you as well, Marky.
Yeah, I think my internet's gonna go off.
Oh, why?
My laptop's disconnected and come up with a little orange triangle.
Ah. If we get kicked out, we will come back on.
Well, I'm gonna leave you guys with me dad to read chat because I've got no way of reading it.
Right, okay, thanks, son. Yeah. Paul Bennett says hi, Brian. Thomas Thacker here. Well, here to you, sir. Bank is never safe when there's a woman around, especially when you've scorned the woman first.
Yeah.
To be fair, Dawn had to have something done to her.
Oh yeah, it was 100% Mark's fault.
So he set himself up, as Dawn was explaining yesterday, in her own words.
Nicely.
Nicely.
Is that a bale there as well? I don't know.
Thomas Thacker. No.
What?
Thomas Thacker say my channel.
Yeah, because that's gonna happen, especially when you're reading chat. Ah.
Yeah.
Alright. I can refresh.
David Brentnell. Yes, we know Mark's microphone's turned down. Unfortunately, it's just circumstantial tonight.
Oh,
That's all.
Can you not hear me?
I probably can hear you. Nice one, Dane.
What's he saying?
Thomas, you're the weakest link. Bye bye. Nice one. You're my hero.
See, if it was down to you, you'd just ban everybody.
Well, he must have done something because
He'll have asked again.
Oh, Nobby plays. Oh yeah, I went on my driving lesson on the weekend, and my girlfriend decided to go on my farm sim 17 and buy 102 cows. Now you're in the shit. Yeah, thank you. Brian says thank you. Yeah, you're right, Payne. He did do something, Mark, but that lad knows his job.
What's that?
Payne and Son. He's just saying he just came in and asked the wrong thing.
Alright, he was asking for subs, was he?
He knows his job.
Midget Gems.
Oh, sorry, Brian. It's so freaking obvious. I was bloody close and all. I bet you were killing yourself.
You weren't close.
Well, I'll just reach across. I've got my little tub of. I've got Everton mints.
I've got nothing.
Here's the thing, Brian. Why are Everton mints called Everton mints? And I've got wine gums. Right. And you've got nothing. You always had stuff when you were here.
I don't eat on stream anyway, but Payne, no, you don't need to unban him, bud. He deserved everything he got.
Brian got no idea why they're called Everton mints. No, I don't either.
I don't know if he's cut field 19. I'm going to go and check. No, he's not cut 19 yet, which is fine.
Yeah, you're right, Payne. You're just too good at it, mate. Unreplaceable.
Yeah, I've got chat back on now as well, guys.
Okay, sir.
and then you're needed up at the field with no name.
Okay. Yeah, Desire's back.
Excellent, welcome back.
Yeah, you're right, Brian. It's got to be something to do with it.
What's that, Dad?
Just these Everton mints, these stripy black. I just wondered why they were called that.
Getting tired now.
Oh yeah,
Ah,
just relaxing.
I think that's all it is, you know. Just having a bit of a good time and a bit of a
Yeah.
chill out and a bit of a relax. It's really nice. Probably an uneventful stream to watch tonight, but getting me room moved is not an easy
No.
task. Not when you've got your desk to strip and rebuild and then same again. So I'll probably do another 30 minutes on here and then that'll be that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
we've been going over an hour now.
Yeah, I mean it's 1:15 now, so when you think it's not too bad for the early Tuesday morning.
No, and I knew it was going to be a bit late for people anyway. It wasn't a planned stream. It was just because
Exactly.
I am working on a schedule, but it won't be in play until I've got caught up with the important things on the channel to deal with.
Desire Clash Euro Truck is a pain in the backside. Well, I've not found that, but
if you mod it, it is.
Oh.
If you put mods in, that's why I don't use mods on it anymore.
Yeah.
I used to.
Nobby players, I see. Do you make them for all platforms or just PC?
Make what? Oh, the button boxes.
Ah, right. Well, you could use them for.
Oh, I'm assuming he means button boxes.
Or mods. Yeah, all platforms. I actually missed what the original question was, so sorry about that, lads. I've obviously missed something. Apologise for that. Desire, I'm trying to find the location for a man truck. Sorry, buddy.
I kind of
can't help you.
Yeah, I kind of think off the top of my head. I've got so many dealerships on there, you know.
Yeah. Yes, if I was in game, we could tell you, but
it's a big field, this one, isn't it?
No, it is. Is that the one with no name?
Yeah, you in it?
No, I'm still just finishing in this tiny little one.
There was nothing left.
Well, I've just got another bale out of it.
I tell you what, that was a nice thing with the square bale on the back of the moor. There was nothing left in the field, like grass.
Oh yeah. Parent and son maps, then move on to learn where the man look. Yeah, that's all you can say. As I say, if someone was on it and could say where it was, I can't remember.
Bit of a shout out to Mossy. Where is he? Mossy, once you're finished there and you start cutting down at the other farm, we are actually going to load it up with. We're going to start filling the bunker.
Yes, Mossy, the big M is Magic Mark got me hooked up with that as well, and I've got it on my own farm.
Yeah, we're going to start loading the bunker, so
we'll bunker
use,
loading.
Yeah, collection trailers we're going to use. Loading trailers. So for now, what I'm going to do is the top of the map, where we are now.
Yeah.
We'll hang on. Yeah, so fields 9, 10, 11 and 12, and then the fields next to the shop will just bale. And
Yeah.
then 30, 32, 18, 26, 27 and 34 we will do into the bunker.
Okay.
No, I don't do 19, Mossy. I thought you were doing 19. Hang on. Yeah, do 19, Mossy, yeah.
That's fantastic. Mark's just told us why Everton Mints are called what they're called. That's brilliant. That. I mean, I'm taking you at your word. Oh, you've googled it. Oh, well, thanks, mate.
Sorry, Mossy.
Me and Brian and yeah.
I told Mossy to not go to 19, and then I told him to go to 19, and he's got it like.
Oh, well done, mate. That's if anybody's Euro trucking out there and can tell Desire Clash where the Man dealerships are, might be able to help a fellow trucker out.
Fellow man out, yeah. So we've got one loading trailer, so I'll pick another one up once we've finished 19.
Okay, son.
Because you're in this field now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'll just hop back and jump in the truck and pick your bales up and fetch the truck to us.
Oh, one in Scotland apparently, Desire. So, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you could Google
Brian
it.
was in the server. What's Brian up to?
Asleep.
Oh, he's harvesting.
Oh, God, he's just beavering away then. He's quiet today, mind.
You know what he's like, though.
He's been very quiet lately.
He is quiet. I need to tighten that pedal plate up tomorrow.
Yeah. There'll be no chance of a ETS video tonight, I'm afraid, buddy. Mark's very tired. I'm tired.
Yeah.
And
I'm chuffed a bit with what I got done. A bit of work to be done tomorrow, so to get it finished. But
I'm not saying that there isn't other people that would want to go on ETS with you, but unfortunately, when I come off, I thought it better to go on just for an hour and a half than not at all. So
I just can't believe how much work's been done on this server today.
I know it's good.
When I left before, and and there was only 200,000, and to come back in there's 1 million, and that's just unreal.
Oh, Desire. Well, hats off to you, mate. If you can manage that long, I don't know how you do it. He's just saying he's been up 48 hours now without any sleep, 2 days, which is that's some going, mate. Yeah, I just can't do that.
No.
Unfortunately, I do have some strange medication, unfortunately. So for one reason and another.
You like me truck? I got the old truck.
Oh yeah, Brian's just gone past. Oh yeah, I meant to say that before. I was looking at that. Payne's already googled it. Yeah. Yeah, that's right, Mark. To be fair, when we first started making the farm for money, and I said that to Mark, and I was worried I mean, having the coon pack in may well stop on this farm. Someone coming in and totally. I mean, people have put an awesome amount of work in just for it to go down the toilet. Like,
What was said there, like?
oh, just Mark Haynes, Mark and Dawn. He said it's good to know that you can trust people to do the work and not trash the server.
Well, we have had
And
trolls in the past, and since putting the coon pack in, we haven't had any issues at this moment in time. So we'll see how it goes, but I definitely think it'll stop some of them. I'll tell you that.
yeah,
Because if you don't have it, you can't get in. You know.
yeah. Yeah, Mark Payne agrees, and a big shout out to Canadian Rob. Hello, sir. How are you?
He's in the house. How are you doing?
I hope your Monday evening
Dad,
is
how
going
are you
okay.
all? You'll just be known as Dad.
Yeah, that's Payne. Payne just calls me that now. Just calls me Dad. Yeah, Dad, Grandad, Neil, Nev. Mark calls me all sorts, which I won't repeat over the internet. Well, that's just something that we're comfortable with. And as you hear by most streams, Mark shouts at me most of the time. Oh, Canadian Rob done a 12-hour stream today. My Christ, that's some going there, Rob. Hats off to you, buddy.
Well done, buddy.
I hope you had some good chat while you were doing it and some good contributors, you know.
What flavour you vaping? I am vaping cream puff banana.
To go with his face.
Brian's struggling to get up that hill there.
Yeah, so I must admit this farm's turned out.
You're loving it, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
Far better than you ever thought when I mentioned the idea.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting to see. You know, just to start, and just absolutely. Someone wants something. Yeah, I've got to earn it.
You know, I mean, everything we've got here we've earned, and we only started 3 or 4 days. Well, 3 days ago.
Absolutely, yeah.
When you look at it that way.
I take it I'm going to show my ignorance here, Canadian Rob, that you are just streaming Farm Sim, or are you doing like Silent Scotty Trucking as well?
Farm Sim.
Just Farm Sim, okay.
Yeah, he's a great streamer.
Sorry, I was a bit ignorant there. I'll just... Yeah, thanks, Bern and Son. That's nice to be known like that. I really appreciate that.
I hope the stream went okay, Rob, anyway. And sorry if you can't hear me very well. I just need to keep the noise down a little bit tonight.
Yeah, Canadian Rob, yeah, just Farm Sim on West Coast. Yeah, I do like West Coast, and...
I do, but I like drumard.
This has been a perfect... When you get a lot of people... When you get, like, I had a lot of people in the other night, and it just felt really busy.
Oh, we were 16 from start to finish, man. The server was manic.
Is that how many people were in? 16?
16, aye. That was full.
Yes.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was some good going, and like I say, people have been in. Is Rob's? Is it just your own farm, Rob, or is it like a server base where there's everybody else joins in as well?
I think he's single player, but he'll let you know. But I'm pretty sure he's just single player.
No problem, Paul. Bennett's in by Mark and Neil and everyone. I've got a 3-hour drive ahead of me going to work. Hey, Paul, you know what we say. You be careful out there.
Rob, it's absolutely fine, mate, to talk about your streams. That does not bother me. I understand why you don't want to talk about it, but it doesn't bother me at all, buddy. You're more than welcome to talk.
Can't now wait until it out on console West Coast. Yeah, well, I liked it. So get me jaw stuck there. Yes, I liked it.
No,
A good map.
I definitely did. I loved it. Yeah,
Everyone's
Rob,
shouting out.
this is our map that we started from scratch online, and we've worked for everything that we've got. We've got a lot of equipment. We own quite a lot of fields now, and yeah, it's going well. We just got the coon pack today. Put the coon pack in yesterday, which some people weren't happy about, but I'm pleased I put it in now.
Well, I am, and as I say, I know myself and Mark, we'd only had one little look at it ourselves, and we'd not actually got to use it. Parents' son is trying Selby tomorrow.
It's made by the same guy who made Upton.
Yeah, Lancy boy. Canadians, Rob, console should be in the next day or two for West Coast. It's
Excellent.
being worked on by Giants themselves now because the final error was on their side, not Bullet Bill's side. Well, there you go. That's nice to know.
That's good to know. Poor lad's put his heart
Uh,
and soul into that map.
Desire Clash. I don't know what you were typing, but it vanished very quickly. So the main man was on it. Don't upset the main man.
No.
We have Overwatch.
Desire. Okay, Rob, you're the best. Oh, that's good to hear, Rob. That Bullet Bill. I got the same feeling when Lancy Boy was in my stream for Upton, and it was really good having the actual creator in your stream. It was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, nice to be able to actually say what you feel to them. Yeah, Desire. As I say, we're all men of the world, but it's just because you don't want your channel to be known as any bad marks against it.
You want to go and start 19 when you're done, yeah?
Yep, Kirk Baker, hi. So hi to you, sir. Yeah, I think that's us, son. Unless you can see anything I've missed.
Yeah, straight on the 19, I would say.
Well, okay, sir. I'll follow you.
I'm not going there yet. I'm picking this field up.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Keeps the lag down. If you pick them up and put them in a pile, it actually stops the lag.
Tell you what, they look really nice. Stacked out. You know, stacked out.
Just left in
Set
the field.
out. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stacked out.
The different colour wrap really makes them look good, I think.
Well, I've got to admit. Oh, 19's next to the shop.
It is, yeah.
Payne and Sons made Oxygen Dave his mod.
Awesome, bud. I don't think I'm a mod on Payne and Sons.
No, we haven't reached the dizzy heights of that yet.
We're not allowed, are we?
Nope. It could be because we're actually on streaming.
All the time.
All the time. Well, yeah, well...
I mean, I really appreciate people making me a mod, but I think Canadian Rob said the same. I just don't have the time to actually be a moderator.
No, I wouldn't.
If I'm in and someone's swearing and that, I'll kick them if I'm watching the stream, but I don't have the physical time to...
No.
Like Payne and Sons dedicates his whole life to modding for us, which is nice. Why can't I pick that bale up?
Yes, I have mentioned to him how valuable I think that is.
What's that?
Just moderating and, you know, watching over you while you can get on and actually talk freely.
Oh yeah.
Without worrying about that, you know, it's
Oh, it's greatly appreciated. He knows it. I always mention that it is greatly appreciated as well.
Well, we've made sure he knows it now. So
Couldn't get that one.
PM was just saying that he makes close people mods so they won't ever get banned by Nightbot.
Yeah, I don't use Nightbot. I probably should.
Canadian Rob, that's exactly it. I'm not here anywhere as much as I would like to be. Okay, that's exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's hard, but you know, if you've got a channel, it's completely acceptable. Ah, thanks,
Yeah,
Crane and Sons. Much appreciated, bud.
I think you're right, Canadian Rob. It's nice for people to realize to recognise good
Cheers, Brian.
people with
Thanks, bud.
you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like a recognition thing, you know, where you.
Oh, I do definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the right words, but I think you know what I'm saying.
Don't know what I hit there, but
Oh, you're more than welcome. I'll explain to Mark later about that. I haven't had time to tell him yet, Payne. So
I think I get it.
so
I think it's done the same as it's done for myself. Actually, being a YouTuber,
yeah,
it's definitely helped myself having the communication with people, and that it's helped me, oh, mentally, unbelievably helped me. So, in my own way, I do understand.
yeah. Payne, you're going to need to multitask when you're playing on the server, as you need to continue on what duties. But yeah, I didn't think that one through, did I, Payne? But I'm sure we'll work around it. We might have you just doing half and half. Well, Payne.
The auto trade is the best. What mod is that? It's just a one off the mod hub, Scotty. But it's in the mod list, and that's in the description. So if you need it, just go. You can download it on there.
Simon Scott. Oh, sorry, you've already read that. Beg your pardon. Yeah, Mr. Haynes, I'm 100% sure I can manage, so that's good to know. He's got our backs again, still.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Mark Haynes, we'll see if, but we'll wait till Mark gets Dawn involved. Cause
Desire, I heavily disagree with that comment. If you go back to Farm Sim 15, consoles had no mods, so I would disagree. I think mods do a good, you know, I think mods do a modders do a great job.
yeah,
Obviously, there seems to be an awful lot of sort of, I don't know what rules that they've got to go through at Giants. They seem to,
yeah,
you know, so I think that's your problem. But obviously, Giants, from a licensing point of view, and I have to make sure
yeah.
everything's correct as well. So I would disagree with that. Hello, Mark. Nice to see you. Hey, Drew. How you doing, mate? Welcome, buddy. Hope you're well.
Yeah, we know what you're saying, Desire, and Mark had already explained something to me that I hadn't realised, that, you know, once upon a time, they would just get what was there and that was it. So if you actually think what's there for them now,
Well,
then
as I said, there was no mods at all for console.
exactly.
There wasn't any. Not like now where you've just got the mod hub ones and you can't do the internet-based ones. There
So
was just
half of
none at
nothing's
all.
nothing, but half of what you've already got is still something. So
Where's Brian gone with the baler?
I don't know.
I think he's took it back to the farm. Thanks, Brian.
That's a good point. Sorry, Mark Haynes has made. Sorry, I'll just read that out. Mods on console have licensing issues. That's why it's different.
Yeah, that's what I just said, huh?
Yeah. Drew, oh yeah, you've caught that, sorry. Canadian Rob, I don't even know what to say to that, but these modders work their off, and yeah, I think again Mark's voiced his opinion over that, and Parents has voiced his disgust with his finger by removing the comment, which is fair comment, and I think we've covered that now. Yeah, you're right.
Brian, sorry, I just need to say this. Sorry, I've been trying to say it for a little bit. Brian, we're not using the baler on field 30. If you can remove that baler for me and put it back in the farm, I don't want 30, 32, 18, 26, 27 and 34 baling. I want to use a loading trailer. So we're going to fill the pit with them fields, and we're going to bale the fields that we've just baled. Split it up a little bit now, because the farm's making good money, and I think filling the pit up would be really good. So cheers, Brian. I did mention it before, buddy, but obviously you were busy. Not an issue, bud.
Yeah, Desire, it's nice to hear that you respect that, and I hope it gives you like a different viewpoint that what you might have come out and said, you might now have a different viewpoint, which is good. But
Yeah.
I still respect everyone's views, as you say. But sometimes people repeat what they hear somewhere else and not really think it through, you know, which it's easy done.
Oh, exactly. Are you good finishing this field off?
Yeah, I'll just crack on, mate. You just.
I'm gonna go and get another loading trailer.
AK the Savage says hello, Mark.
Oh, hiya, AK. Another good stream has just joined the channel. How are you doing, buddy? Hope you're well.
Drew William, I wanted to watch for Kin. I have to go to bed. It's a shame. Canadian Rob says thanks, Desire Clash. Christian Taylor, it's my birthday today. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Right, Brian, mate, I need that. Farmer Brown, if you can get a reasonable powered tractor, like a Fendt 800 or one of the John Deeres, and go and find the other bale trailer. The other loading trailer. There's a loading trailer down at the farm, I think. I'll tell you exactly where it is actually, buddy, just to help you out a little bit. Yeah, it's down at the cow farm, and start loading 30, 31, 27, and you know, that sort of region, and it wants to go straight into the pit. Christian, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, just saw the stream was up, and so I had to come and check it out. Oh, thanks, AK the Savage, buddy. Bit of a quiet one tonight. I'm a bit tired, and I wasn't actually gonna stream, but I've just moved my whole games room to a different, my whole setup to a different room, so I just want to make sure everything was connected, and you know. But
yeah, and I was
nice
wanting
to
to
have you in
catch
the
up with him
stream.
at the same time. So
I have not been on with my dad today, so I've had a day off streaming today, which is hard to come by at the moment.
So yeah, we sort of finally touched base. I think we can say that, can't we, Father and Son? We touched base, yeah.
Oh, we touched base.
We cleanly touched base about 10:30ish or so, and then decided we would retouch base and do something on here.
Payne and Sons, you're more than welcome to share links to AK the Savage, Silent Scotty and Canadian Rob's channel, so people can check them out. You're more than welcome to, bud. Right, I'm going to spend some more of the delicious money that we've been making.
Hunter Bruffer, I presume that's called. It says, hi, Mark.
How you doing, buddy? I'm just going to buy another one of them green ones because they're quite cheap and it matches me John Deere.
it's nice seeing some other names pop up that I don't normally see. Oh, Father Brown saying very laggy.
That's a shame.
I've not had an issue where I am.
I mean, I'm getting no lag. I mean, and I have had lag. Ah, he's left.
AK the Savage. Oh, sorry, you read it
Yeah.
out there. It's your question anyway.
AK the Savage, what brand of chair are you sitting in, bud? It's a Track Racer RS6, buddy, and I cannot recommend it enough. It's absolutely fantastic. Last month or so, I've had it, month, 2 months. I spent pretty
Easy.
much 8 to 10ish hours in it every day, and I cannot fault it. The only thing I can say about it at the moment is I haven't got 3 screens on it, but that's not their fault. I have got the triple mount. I just haven't got the screens yet. They are on the way, but they'll come when they come.
That whoever just come up, I haven't heard. Can't even pronounce his name, but Payne's just removed a message from him. So
Hunter, I'm good, buddy. How's yourself?
oh, message delivered by Canadian Rob. Thank you very much.
Would you guys recommend this game? My birthday in a week. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, I would heavily recommend it, but obviously for the fact that I enjoy it. I mean, I did poke fun at it, and when I first played it, and I was blown away how addictive it was, and I did poke fun at it. I'll admit that, but no, it's absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it took me a while before I could get him talked into it. I loved it right from the very get-go, but yeah, he came round in the end. And I'm over 50, so and I'm playing it, so Mark's pleased he's carried on with it.
Yeah, AK
Bale's
the
been
Savage.
sold.
It's yeah, bales have been sold, Brian. Yeah, AK the Savage was asking if it looked like a DX Racer. It's actually a full simulator, so don't think DX Racer do a simulator. So yeah, it is a full simulator. So the wheel mounts to it, everything mounts to it.
$600 hours in 2 months for Canadian Rob. That's some good going, that Canadian Rob.
That's a lot of hours, buddy.
I tip my hat in your direction.
I'm probably not far behind you, to be honest.
I don't think you will be, son.
No way, not the amount of hours I put into this. I can't be that far off them. It's a whole cockpit setup. Yeah, it's a whole cockpit, mate. Yeah, it's all connected, and with a 40-inch. But this screen's actually going to come off. We're going to put 3 43-inch screens on, and then this screen's going to go on the top as a 4th monitor for OBS and so on.
Payne and Sons kindly put a link for room 2 if you want to check that out.
That's an old link though. That was
yeah.
That was my homemade rig. If you've got 2 minutes, Paynes and Sons, and you could actually put the build in for this simulator, that would be handy.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
I put a video on of me building it, a proper video.
Can it handle all the weight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, holds up to 50-inch screens, this, 3 of them. Full steel roll cage style tubing.
The monitor stands are very, very...
Surprise you.
It's something I will be upgrading to.
You want a steam wheel, but you don't want to get something too expensive. I mean, you're looking at the Logitech range then. To be fair, nothing against them, but they're the only sort of affordable wheel on the market at the moment.
Yeah.
If you're wanting a shifter and the 3 pedals and so forth, yeah, that's what you're looking at, like.
But
You've
again,
got the Big Bud DLC. I've got it, my dad's got it, but it's not in the server.
no, I must admit again, until Mark put the Kuhn DLC in for us, we haven't actually had a really good chance to have a proper play. We had a rough look around it, which was nice, but I've learnt a lot more since then.
I can answer that question, Rob. Logitech wheels are gear driven. The cog, well, they're actually heli coil gears. Can become quite noisy and the feels very odd. But the Thrustmaster range, if you go for like the T500, the T300 or the TX, they're belt driven, and I mean the amount of hours I put into my my other one's just embarrassing to be honest. I put stupid amount of hours in my T500 and it was just fantastic. I love the Thrustmaster wheels. You can change the wheel rim as well, Rob, so you can, I don't know, you probably can't see, but I've got a ton of wheels there that you can put on a different wheel if you want the smaller one for farming or a bigger one for trucking or whatever. You can change them and put whatever you like on, so I really can't fault them.
No, to see how that 500 really good.
Took the brutality.
I mean, the chances of picking one of them up that will have had nowhere near the amount of hours on that you've put on that thing.
Oh, I mean, the hours is absolutely stupid. You're thinking of saving for a G? Oh, you're saving for a G29. See, Canadian Rob, the G29 or the G27, if you went second hand, is probably one of the best wheels on the market for the money. It comes with 3 pedals. I think you can get it with a shifter as well. Over here it's about £200, whereas the Thrustmaster TX is £220. Then you got to buy the 3. It comes with 2 pedals, but most people want the 3 pedals, so you got to buy them, another £80. So there's 300. And then if you want the 6-speed shifter, which is absolutely phenomenal, it's another £100. So you're looking at 400, which is double the G920. And then if you looked at like the Fanatic lineup, it's around about 1,000 for the same setup. So it's double the Thrustmaster. So there is a wheel on the market for everybody. It just depends what you can afford. Again, Thrustmaster one, for my opinion, is better than the Logitech, but it's also twice the price. So in theory, it should be better.
Yes, Mossy, I have seen the new, yeah.
My dad's got an order in for one. He hasn't really. He probably has in his head.
Yeah, but
there's no way on earth you could go direct drive.
No.
My dad's in a bedroom, which is upstairs. It would shake the whole rig through the floor. Mossy's thinking of getting it. What are you running now, Mossy, if you don't mind me asking?
I've been absolutely more than happy with what I've got. So to be fair, Xbox controller.
Oh well, yeah, that's a huge step up.
But no, I'm just more than happy with what I've got. So I mean, you're lucky now because Fnatic obviously backing both Xbox and PlayStation usability now, aren't they?
Yeah, but for me, it's like, are you really going to buy a wheel that's 3 times the amount of money as a console? You're just not going to do it. You're going to buy, I think Thrustmaster's still a bit deeper than what the actual console is.
Yeah, Mossy's going for the whole sim in the next. I look forward to seeing that, mate.
Cannot fault you for it. Make sure you put a picture up on Facebook for us. I love seeing other people's setups.
Yeah, me too.
If I had the money, I'd go higher, but G920 for everything included makes the more sense for me. Yep, exactly. Absolutely. That's exactly my point.
You've hit the nail right smack bang on the head.
You've got see, I've said it to a lot of people, you know, and some people are just, oh no, you've got to go Fnatic, or oh no, you've got to go
Nope.
Thrustmaster. You don't. You've got to go from what your pocket will allow you to go. Same as a
Yeah.
computer. You know, yes, you can go and spend 10,000 on the computer. Do you need to? No. There's people playing on bloody laptops that really shouldn't ever play a game on. You know, so going with an Oculus Rift as well. Yeah, I've tried a Rift, fantastic. Not very good for my situation, but absolutely brilliant. You will not beat the immersion for an Oculus Rift. It's impossible, because one minute you're sat in your room, doesn't matter how nice your room is, how big your screens are, you're still sat in a room. You put a Rift on, you're in a car, or whatever game you're playing. It's just, it's that different. It's unbelievable. Yeah. It really, really is.
Payne's just saying he sold a G29 as they've gone for the 920.
Alright, interesting. I mean, I had a G27, but unfortunately it just wouldn't put up with the abuse I was giving it. And at that time I was around, I would say, the upwards of 10 hours plus a day, and
Yeah.
it was driving games with, you know, force feedback quite high, which that's what we buy it for. And I one lasted 2 or 3 days, the next one lasted a week, the one after that lasted no, the third one actually I sold. I didn't even unbox it because I thought, what's the point? And I went and got the T500, which withstood 4 years of abuse. It's still going, but I wouldn't use it. It's on its last legs, poor thing. But alright, Payne. I mean, I was led to believe that the 920 and the G29 was the same wheel, just for different platforms. That was driving podium upon decision. Alright, Rob, yeah. Yeah, I thought one of them was for Xbox, one was for PlayStation.
But I mean, the more you can find out, I mean, you'll find someone say yes, someone say no, someone doesn't know. In the end, it comes down to the hardest part is when you part with your cash, and it's so hard.
Yeah.
You want to buy the right thing, and we all do it, and it's just. I mean, Mark, have always been lucky where we've had different things and we've been able to try different things. So that for ourselves has been a godsend.
Oh, definitely.
But like when computer breaks and you can help each other out, which is a massive thing, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, Payne, you'll see a different on the PC anyway, because the settings are different on PC, so you can ramp it up a bit more. But welcome, Hot Rod. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, Hot Rod's getting a PC and Farm Sim, yeah.
Oh, I dumped it on the wrong place. Oh, bugger.
Yeah, that's it, Brian. I've got a little bit of grass. I'm trying to find enough grass to get another bale out this field for Brian. But it looks like that's me lot. Right, so the next field, Brian. That's all I can find out there.
You're done baling, aren't you? That's it, mate. No more baling.
Oh, is that all it? The one at the shop? You didn't go into the unknown field?
Yeah, the unknown field's the one I did with you.
You know where the cow next to 27?
Yeah, we're picking that up with trailers.
Oh, right. Oh,
I did.
of course, yeah.
I did say.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a bit of a mess myself, so I'm just currently
I've
trying to
got
clean this up.
Well, this can just go back to the get cleaned up.
You can keep the tractor, but you'll be coming off, I would say, soon.
Yeah, well, you said you were going to be.
Well, I'm going to finish the field I'm doing.
You've done well because it's 2 o'clock now, so you've been on.
Yeah. I just made a bit of a mess in the bloody silo.
Oh, that's nice for you to say, Canadian. Well, I said we're like like Payne saying. I think we're both a bit tired because we've been pretty quiet. Mark hasn't shouted at me once yet, so
Not tonight, mate.
he's having to keep his voice down a little bit as well. But
I'll just
um,
until tomorrow, so I can find out if I was too
yeah,
loud or whatever.
he'll he'll come bouncing back tomorrow, and I'll do something stupid, so you can all laugh.
Oh, that'll definitely happen.
I'll wet myself or pull my pants or something, or slurry. So that's what it's called now.
Slurry, yeah.
It's nice to bring household names into your daily life.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, cheers, mate. Yeah, thanks, Rob. But again,
Appreciate that.
I've had a long day, buddy, and there is a trailer up here, Dad, if you're wanting to do a bit.
I was just gonna wash this. Yeah, I don't need my tractor, no.
Ah, you'll need your tractor, right? I mean, there's a Fendt 800 up here you could use, actually. Free fertiliser. I'm pleased you enjoyed it, Rob. I just apologise for not being myself, really. I just had a busy day, buddy. I had a lot of jobs I wanted to get done, and I didn't get done, and then I get annoyed at myself, as we all
And
do.
then I get it.
Yeah.
Where did you say the trailer was, son? So I could go and get it.
The
Did you
trailer,
say
there's a Fendt 800 at the cow farm.
Right.
Tractor.
Yeah.
And then there's the trailer is just near the actual bunker. Big green trailer.
Yeah. I'll go and
And I'm
find that.
currently just residing myself in field 32, so if you could come and help me clear that would be handy. And if you're emptying your trailer in the pit, make sure you're in the pit before you press empty, otherwise it just empties the grass and it bugs it out, which I've just done.
Oh.
So we'll get it cleaned up once we empty it, but that was my fault.
Oh, thanks, Canadian Rob.
That's my second button box being paid for shipping. Oh, awesome.
Oh, wow,
Ryan. Well, I hope I'm helping. If there's anything,
you deserve it.
If anything you needing, buddy, because I wouldn't help people where the gear was not good. I just wouldn't do it. I'd rather just do without myself. But Brian's stuff's just phenomenal, and he's the only guy catering for farmers at the moment. So his button boxes with the built-in joysticks are just unbelievable. Honestly.
I think the good thing is as well, you can actually see and even ask Mark's opinion, you know. So
yeah, and I hope people don't think that I won't give you an honest opinion, because I will. I don't do lies.
Yeah, he's hoping to get something special done.
Something special? What's that? So is that something special you want to show me, or are you making me something? If you're making me like a tractor cockpit, that would be handy. I mean, I don't know what the wife would say if I walked in with like a full-size John Deere tractor cockpit.
The wife?
The wife, aye. You knew what I meant.
Yeah, I could tell she was in bed.
I'm needing diesel.
Well, I got wrong for asking for that.
Yes, Brian probably could. And Brian, I've got a 3D, well, I've got a sequential that you could possibly use as a bit of a design, if my dad didn't mind.
Oh, the big one?
Ah.
Oh, Christ, yeah. You could get some ideas of it, by all means.
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you're looking, between £50 and £100 for a decent button box. From either Derek Spears' website, there's a couple of different ones. There's a guy on eBay that sells them, but they're not very good because I've heard very negative things about them. But and then you're looking at, a Logitech joysticks around about £20–30. So if you got two of them,
Yeah.
Whereas this this button box has got 2 sticks in it. It's got 31 buttons, but also it's
Yes,
got
Mossy.
the function of being able to use a switch with the joystick, so you can actually, I can switch the switch up, and so I can use the joysticks, both of them, and I can switch the switch up and use them again for different functions, and I can switch the switch down and use them again. So I've actually got 6 joysticks on this button box.
Have you done it all?
Yeah, that failed on your right, buddy.
Okay, maybe. Yeah, sorry, Mossy. I didn't want to butt in. Yeah, I was just going to wash it and put it away, but if you've got a job for it, then
We'll just pick this field up, lads, and then I'm going to call it a night. It's been longer than I expected, so.
But it's really nice for. I mean, obviously, I don't know everyone as well as Mark does, but for you getting other YouTubers like Canadian Rob and Scotty coming in, saying that they've enjoyed you stopping by as well, which is really nice because obviously.
I mean, I stop by other YouTubers as much as
Exactly.
I can, and I was watching Johnny 7610 tonight, so, which was really nice, and everyone I've been in has been very respectful and, you know, been very nice, and I would say sometimes overly nice, which is great, you know, making me a moderator straight away and things like that. Very, very nice. But, you know, it's just, if you can help people out, it's great. Hi there, Mark, Neil, and
Yep.
Stream. Hiya, Ryan W. How you doing, buddy? Using
Yeah,
them emojis.
He's been quiet today, Ryan W. What you been up to?
Huge shout out to all my sponsors and all my moderators. We've got five sponsors now. We've got.
It's fantastic. Fantastic. You just couldn't wish for any more, like.
No, I mean, I made the sponsor thing, and then I got it straight away. You know, we've got 5 of them straight away.
Yeah.
Work, unfortunately, Neil. Oh, there you go. He's in the game.
Sorry, buddy.
Just so you know, Ryan, from now on, we're cutting all the fields with the big M, and then what? We're not putting a baler on the back of it now. We're just cutting all the fields with a big M. 9, 10, 11, 12, and the fields at the shop we are baling and wrapping and selling. And then 30, 32, 27, 18, 26 and 34 we are collecting with the loading wagon and filling the pit. Or bunker, or whatever you want to call it. I've made it complicated to get in here now. I'll need to get something to sort this pit out.
Yeah, I was just thinking which is the best way to get in there. I think it's straight through the yard, isn't it? And
yeah, but I've blocked the end. It wants flattening out, so we can just drive through it.
I don't know if Mossy might be over that way to bring something over. Can he? Or?
He's left.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna go and sort it.
Okay. I'll go back in there.
I'm actually not. Yeah, if you just crack on doing what you're doing, and then I'm gonna
go
and get a tool for the pit. But I'm not actually gonna do any more on the field now myself.
No, I'll pick these others up.
And then I'm gonna have a drive off to the shop. I'll leave my trailer in the field because someone will need it. Mark, can we get PayPal and sponsor link below, please? I find it hard to keep getting. Yes, I'll put it in the description, buddy. That's a really good point. Apologies for that, mate. And yeah, it took you for granted a little bit there, but yeah, I completely forgot, to be honest. Right, we're going to have a drive to the shop, but we're also going to pick up some diesel on the way, because this tractor's got none in.
Yeah, not good.
Under 50 litres, put some diesel in.
the noisy thing at the front stops.
How it does, aye, that rattly thing in the front.
I've had that before where it's like on a plane where the spinny thing
Yeah,
stops, you know.
or you don't want your spinny thing,
No, do not.
or your left
No,
thing falling off. The left thing
no,
falling off's not good.
the pointy things on the, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow, Payne and Sons, definitely. Where do
Yeah,
we
as I
get,
say, I mean,
where do we
sorry,
get diesel from up here?
I still hope, even though it was like a last minute thing, you're all happy that we just pop in when, you know, if we get the chance, because I would be sitting chatting to Marky anyway, and so.
I'm just gonna fill her up.
I fell asleep today playing Project Cars. So weird, you know. Just you get the full. Well, actually, we're watching a replay. To be fair, so I'd stop playing again. You know.
Yeah.
I like watching a replay and then trying to get some screenshots. You know, but
I was also looking today at new PC cases again.
you were.
I'm gonna get 2.
Oh, yeah.
Aye.
Bloody hell.
Not.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that coming.
Not just, obviously not just now, but
Well, I
obviously
hear what you're saying. Yeah.
for the build of the new room, because I thought, well, it's another video, bit of content for people how to build a PC.
Yeah.
It'd upgrade. I mean, mine have been moved that much now. They're getting a bit, you know, they've been a bit scraped and that, which is fine. But obviously
sorry to stop you and give a shout out for Canadian Rob.
Oh, huge shout out to Canadian Rob. Thank you, buddy. Don't forget, Rob, you now have the new custom emojis, so pick your tractor and blast a few of them in there. But no, thanks very much, Rob. Much appreciated, buddy. Huge shout out to yourself. And Rob does have a channel, lads, so go and check him out.
Yeah, sorry to butt in there.
No, that's fine. So yeah, I used to have to bring my computer 3 hours away from home to do updates and downloads for games. So it did get marked up. There's Rob. He's picked a New Holland. Awesome, buddy.
Oh, nice one.
So yeah, I used to have to put my computer in the back of the car, and you know, both of them if I was playing both of them. So it wasn't easy, and
Nope.
it has taken its toll on them a little bit, to be fair. But I've had one case in 2 years now, and the other one I've had 3 or 4. So you know, it's been great.
Yeah.
I've got physically no reason to change them. They work fine and that, but you change one and then the other one's going to look tired.
Absolutely, always the case, isn't it?
So I thought, no, I'll tell you what, we're getting a new desk, you know, we're having the new monitors, new keyboards, mouses, all that sort of stuff. So I thought, no, what we'll do, he's put a picture of the John Deere and then a picture of Pooh.
I was just saying that. A shout out to Lewis Maldonado. He's just joined us and he's new. So
welcome, buddy.
A big hello to yourself, and hope things going all right. We'll not be on too much longer because, like I say, we've been on another half an hour more than what we said we were going to be again.
Yeah, definitely. Can I use my
because we just like talking to you a lot.
Why can't I use my joystick for that?
So, interesting, if I can ask Lewis Maldonado, how did you hear about the Mark's channel? Was it just come up on YouTube, or?
I mustn't have,
you know,
I don't think I've mapped my joysticks to the rear hitch.
Oh, right.
No, I haven't. I'll have to do that after anyway. I'll do that when I come out. Yeah, thanks Payne and Sons, matey. Much appreciated, bud.
Yeah, it was nice to see someone new popping along for a bit of a been a bit of a quiet chat tonight.
It has
But
been quiet. I mean, we had 30 to 40 in most of the night, and then I don't know whether it's because I'm talking quieter or if I'm just not as excited as normal. But I am tired, so.
well, it's certainly one thing for sure. No one's pinched your tractor.
No, well, I told everyone yesterday I wasn't going to be streaming. So, Brian, do you know how much it would be for shipping for Canada for one of the button boxes?
Oh,
I mean, see, someone said the other day, right, and it was one to America. I think Brian said it was around about £30 postage, right?
yeah, I was surprised. Yeah,
Which makes what, too much or too little?
uh, providing there's no import tax on top of the actual button box, I was I was pleasantly surprised. I know it's still another £30, but when you think where it's going,
Yeah, well, my personal opinion on the matter is Brian's button boxes are underpriced. That's my personal opinion. It's not right, it's not wrong, but it's my opinion.
yeah,
The SideTech side panel's like £150. You know, a Derek Spears button box. I mean, I built my own, and it cost me 110 to build it with the buttons, the board. You know, and that was with no joysticks. So if you look at if you look at the postage and what Brian's asking, you're still looking under that £100 mark. So
exactly.
for 31 buttons, and I say realistically, you're getting 6 joysticks,
Yeah.
and you
Brian's
can't
just
argue with
sorry.
that.
Brian's just added in chat there that it was he looked up for someone and it was 28 British pounds.
Yeah.
Um, Ryan Crawley, it's 13% tax from Canada.
Oh well. So it is getting up there, but again,
But
if you can get one that does all the same functions
yeah,
for the same price or less, then that's different. But you won't. So all you got to do is go and price up a button box with 31 functions, and then price up
yeah,
getting a joystick or two, and it'll be more. And I tell you one thing, I used to have, a full size joystick, and it took up so much room. It was just so unnecessary.
yeah.
Uh, so it was very unnecessary. I found it hard to mount it next to me gear stick as well.
Yeah.
I just ran out of room because it's all on this right side. I had nowhere to put my keyboard, nowhere to
Yeah,
put my gear
absolutely.
stick.
Yeah, yeah.
I was really struggling. Uh,
I
so
mean,
having this box where it just does everything is far better for myself.
yeah, funny. Ryan W, you've just answered what I was going to ask. 2 seconds. What did you say? I was going to say what's actually in the SciTech one, and he's saying it costs $200.
Yeah,
The box definitely not worth that. Ryan's are much better.
yeah,
So, I was going to say what was actually in the SciTech, and well, I didn't realise he was going to answer that question for me.
yeah,
I mean, and that's an unbiased because if Ryan's got a box, a SciTech one, but then he's
yeah.
looked at somebody else's box, that's always a really good benchmark that he's actually got what somebody else might want, but then he's looking at something else that someone's produced and then realizing, well, it's not as good as the one I've got, which I've paid a lot more money for.
Exactly.
And notwithstanding the fact is, you're able to actually see if you actually said to Mark, can you show me what you've got it mapped to and what you're using it for? Which I
Yeah,
think plenty of seen the last few days, haven't they, with your baling and hand stacking and you know. So
Ryan, Ryan, do you live in the UK? You're saying there, because it's a
there's two different Ryans. There's Ryan Crawley and Ryan W.
right, okay. I thought it was Ryan W.
So I've got Ryan W. He's chatting on the farm sim, and
Right.
Ryan Crawley. I've been reading his off the chat.
No, I've got you now. I got a bit lost there for a second, to be
Yeah,
honest.
it's hard when you're reading two different things. But yeah, I mean, like I say, if there's videos of Mark using the telehandler and the button box. So
Oh,
but
having the two separate sticks together is just, you know, and Brian does accommodate for different mountain locations as well. So if
well,
you were, sorry,
that's an awesome point, and I mean, yeah, I think if you had some strange configuration, I'm more than sure there would be a way to accommodate a specific mounting variation.
mhm,
Um,
right,
just from talking to Brian, yeah,
yeah, no, exactly, that's what I'm saying. If you were, obviously he has got his basic desk mounting. Sorry, basic's the wrong word, but it's the one
yeah,
that comes with the box. But
yeah,
if that put you off because you were unable to mount it, he will accommodate you.
yeah, and
Uh,
he's reinforced that in the game chat. He would definitely accommodate.
right, I'm just going to give a little shout out to the guys here. Shout out to my dad who's done in 2 hours and 5 minutes, Brian who's done 2 hours, Ryan W who's done 15 minutes, and myself who's done 2 hours and 5 minutes. Uh, and huge shout out to all the sponsors in chat. Most of them have got channels, so we've got Silent Scotty, we've got Ryan W, we've got Payne and Sons, who's a sponsor, we've got Canadian Rob, who's a sponsor, and who is the other sponsor? Because there's 6 of them now. Gerard's a sponsor, and Paul. I think Paul. I'll need to get a list. But huge
Yeah,
shout out to all the moderators in chat. Obviously, definitely. Uh, Payne and Sons, fantastic moderator, really, really good. So, other than that, guys, I'll be back with another episode of Farming tomorrow, and I don't know when tomorrow because I've still got the jobs that I was meant to do today to do. So, but I'll let you know on the Facebook community. So, thanks very much, guys. It's greatly appreciated. Yeah, nice to see them custom emojis getting used. Fantastic. But yeah, other than that, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. See you later.
stay safe. Bye.